Good evening, everybody. It's probably just going to be me tonight. So I'm working on some captions for the Predatribbles video. And those of you who were on with us last night saw us editing that. And so now I'm just adding the captions to it. Getting them lined up and everything. Hey, Zaina, how are you doing? Hope all is well. There we go. So one thing that I can't do, good morning, Stephen. Hey, Levi, I miss this morning too. I miss every morning because of my work hours. But the one thing that Levi can do that I can't is when he presses the button to maximize his video, his goes full size. Mine does that. So you're going to have to deal with it being right there in the middle. Hey, Sam Davidson. Hey, Big Tiny. So what I'm working on is getting the captions lined up so that Levi doesn't have to worry about them and getting them formatted and getting the colors changed and everything. So we will see how it turns out. Chuck Norris is not under your bed, okay? Hey, Chris Jesse. No, neither. Oh, I gotta add in the Predator sound captions. That's right. Your bed, okay? Copy, paste. Okay. Oh, this is a compound clip. I need to... Don't freeze. There we go. Okay. Undo compound clip. Now I can see exactly where the Predator sounds are. So that'll help quite a lot. Right there to right there. Okay. So that'll be... Predator clicking. It's just what it's going to say. Yeah, you know, everything I do is full screen except for CapCut for whatever reason. I hope you enjoy dealing with breakfast, Mr. White. Hey, Dark Wolf Nova, how's it going? All right, so Predator clicking, copy, paste. What did I just do? No. We need to copy and paste this. Copy, paste. That's going to go right here. No, right there. And there. So then it'll be... I know that Doom Guy said he would extinct your speed. Right, copy, paste. Bring this to there. That's going to go all the way to here. Come on down. There we go. All right. Hey, Jen P, how's it going? PCs. And make sure all the captions are lined up too. Chuck Norris is not under your bed. Okay. No, neither is Doom Guy. Okay. I know that Doom Guy said he would extinct your species. And that Chuck said you would never, ever be safe. But we have trackers on both of them. Okay. And neither one of them is anywhere near you. So this needs to go to right there. Actually need to remove some of that so there's not the early clicking. Okay. Actually, Calvarox, Doom Guy and Predators is just the very beginning of the video. It's John calming them down. The reason we made this video is one of the big questions that we get is how many Predators are there? Because we've done so many Predator videos and so many of them have not survived. And so we figured, you know what? Let's do a video explaining how and why there are so many Predators. And this video explains it. So you'll see as I go through it. I'm working on the captions right now. You just please go to sleep. Go to sleep. That is right there. And this goes to right there and right. Okay. Okay, sleep well. Paste. Did I get that right in line? There it goes right there. Predator clicking. Yeah, I'm getting text messages from my wife also. She's at my kid's track meet. I'm too busy with this and everything else. I wasn't able to go, but we're pretty sure that my kid just PR'd her 800-meter run. So PR's personal record. She was running in a race that was combined JV. She's JV along with the varsity kids, and she was keeping up with some of the best varsity runners. So she's running the 1600-meter. So the essentially 1 mile and half mile, which is 1600-meter and 800-meter. And we're pretty sure she just PR'd the 800. Yeah. So here's a question for the question for when I'm doing the Predator captions here. Do you think it should just say Predator clicking, or should it have the general emotion the Predator's clicking with? So instead of Predator clicking right here, no, Predator clicking. Okay, to seek reassurance. No. Would it be like this? Like Predator clicking, needing reassurance. Like you would see the emotion of the Predator. Okay, we'll try it. We'll see what Levi thinks when he and I do that tomorrow night. Or it'll be him tomorrow night. So I know that Doom guy. Okay, I know. Or should it just literally say what the words are? So like this one, Predator clicking. How do you know? And I know that. And then right here, Predator clicking. Are you sure? Yeah, I like the words too. Should it say Predator clicking or just be the words? Okay, so no. Is anywhere near you. Dragon Hunt 551. I can't get too complex in this. Here, actually, I'm going to do this. Predator clicking in disbelief. Predator clicking for reassurance. Because that's not it's not the exact words, but it'll be the emotions. Predator clicking unconvinced. in what's the word? No, that's totally fine. Unwilling agreement. To express love. So because it's John goes, okay,
sleep well.
Sleep well. Predator's, and the Predator's basically clicking, I love you. And John goes, yeah. And the Predator's like, say it. He looks over to make sure Nappa's not looking.
I love you too.
Well, this is the first time we've done it. We'll figure it out. So now we gotta watch the rest of it. Okay.
God, it's every night with them now, having bad dreams and needing reassurance. It's like having toddlers. Speaking of the Predators, John, did you know there's only 56 of them? Did you know there's only 56 of them left? What? Oh, John, I wish I was kidding, man. 56.
I might add in the beep here real quick because I can. Audio. Computer beep. No. No, I don't need that. I just need a beep. Just need a beep. Just a beepy sound. And not a loud beep. No. 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 Quiet. Too loud. Maybe computer chime. No. No. Should it play a happy sound like that when the Predators die? We're going to do that one.
$56.
We're going to do that sound right there. It's like a happy sound. All right.
56. 54.
Oh. This one goes there.
54. What happened to those two? What happened to those two? The Swedish chef.
It sounds like chef served them up. It sounds like chef served them up. Sounds like chef served them up.
What?
Chef served them up.
Not
Sounds like chef served them up.
Dang it.
Chef served them up.
Hurdy-gurdy blood.
It sounds like chef served them up.
Actually, it's going to change to
like chefs are the most.
There we go.
Breathe, Levi. Breathe. As much as I hate them, I will not be responsible for the
Dang it.
responsible for the extinction of their entire species. Napa. This file folder contains instructions on
Dang it.
This file folder contains instructions on how to create super soldiers. Get this down to Mandark and R&D and tell them to call call in and upgrade the remaining Yautja. Yeah, sure thing.
That boy heading down.
Yeah, sure thing.
Levi's line can't cut into Napa's stuff.
That boy heading down there. Can you drop off the? That boy heading down there. Can you drop off the triple reproduction research folder for me? Thanks.
So Napa drops it. Then this is going to say, what? 1 week later, I think is what it's going to say. We'll figure. I'll let Levi do that. I'm going to miss a lot of the comments looking over here trying to get these lined up, everybody. But
hey, Napa, when is the last time that we got a Predator call? Little over a week, I think. I wonder if they're still down in R&D. I'm going to call Mandark.
R&D, this is Mandark, resident. This is Mandark.
this is one of the most tedious parts. Hey, Joe Marvel Productions. This is one of the most tedious parts of editing is getting the captions to line up. Nicholas Henderson, I'm doing good. Mandark is not the one that got the soul refund from the video and got positioned. No. Mandark is the character. He, if you know the show Dexter's Lab, it's a cartoon from 20-ish years ago, but it's a really funny cartoon. Mandark was Dexter's nemesis. Another very, very smart little kid.
Dark, resident genius inventor speaking.
Mandark, how are the Yautja doing?
Great. I just released them all this morning.
Okay, great. So then I assume the procedure. Okay, great. So then I assume the procedure was successful. What?
All right.
Are they already manifesting new abilities?
Okay. No. No. And then yeah, these are auto-generated, and then I have to go through and make sure that they're all correct. The thing is, Mr. White, we don't always stick directly to the script. The script is written very scripty, and when we do the lines, often we kind of modify them to be more conversational. So the script's not exact. I can't copy and paste it, unfortunately. I wish that I could. That would be a lot easier.
Are they already manifesting new abilities?
I guess.
Mandark, they should have.
I guess.
I guess.
Mandark, they should have developed a mix of new powers like super strength and speed, telekinesis, elemental control, teleportation. Which powers are you seeing most
John,
often?
I'm not.
Okay.
Most
John,
often?
I'm not surprised that you don't know this because you're not a genius like me. Ha 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 But triple DNA only bestows one ability.
Triple DNA?
Okay, those are all lined up. Even Mandark's lines aren't perfectly descript.
What? Did you mix up mine Levi's files? Because Mandark got the triple reproduction file. John, what are you talking about, man? Okay, I gave Mandark the triple reproduction file that Levi gave. The triple reproduction file that Levi gave me, and I put your super soldier file down in the library. Ooh. Was it supposed to be the other way around? You and I are going to have a long talk about this.
Ooh.
Going to have a long. You and I are going to have a
I have that one too big. Okay.
long talk about this later.
John, how bad is it? Oh, no.
Mandark, I'm putting you on speaker. So since the Predators were given triple DNA, and there were 54 of them, each reproducing themselves 10 times over every 12.
You know how Levi is super duper picky when he's editing about making sure everything, all the images line up well? I'm super duper picky about making sure the words line up well.
12 hours? How many Yautja are there now?
I'm gonna need a
Are there now?
There, and this goes to here. Okay.
Are there now?
I'm gonna need a moment to calculate that.
14 reproductions later is 20 quadrillion, 506 trillion, 491 billion, 13 million, 495,970 predators. What? John, 20 quadrillion, 500 and... Oh, I heard you the first time. 500 and... Oh, I heard you the first time. I just didn't expect that out of you. Mandark, is that number correct?
970. Yeah, that's correct. Who did that math? Was that Dexter?
How in the hell did you do that, Nappa?
John, is Dexter there? Oh, what about my sweet Dee Dee?
John, you happen to be looking at the most decorated mathlete, the most decorated mathlete in Saiyan history.
Nappa did the...
In Saiyan history.
Sorry, let me try to keep up with this here.
Nappa did the math. The moron?
I can hear you, Mandark. Book smarts.
Why did I
Book
spell
smarts.
you? There we go.
I can hear you, Mandark. Book smarts.
Books.
That's another random S that shouldn't be
Book
there.
smarts.
Book smarts.
Anyway, John, Mandark, you might want to do something about them. John, Mandark, you might want to do something about them right now, because you're going to have about 205 quadrillion more of them the next time they reproduce. Holy shit. Mandark, please Mandark, please. Holy shit. Mandark, please tell me that you can turn the triple. You can turn the. Tell me that you can turn. That you can turn the triple reproduction genes off.
Yes, of course there's a fail safe. I'm not an idiot, John, like Dexter.
Ooh.
There's a fail safe. There's a fail safe.
Dang it.
Safe. I'm not.
Nah.
Of course, there's a fail safe. I'm not an idiot, John, like Dexter or Napa.
Mandark, if you want to keep insulting my intelligence, you go right ahead. You go right ahead. But I might just decide to come down and visit your lab again. No, it's
visit.
Down and visit
There we go.
your lab again if you do.
Please, no.
Will the two of you behave?
Napa, stop letting Mandark get to you, okay? He insults everybody. Mandark, turn the reproduction. Insult everybody. Mandark, turn the reproduction genes off.
I hate it when it pops onto a third. Everybody. Nope. Mandark.
Everybody, Mandark, turn the reproduction genes off now.
Okay, that's better. One thing that drives me nuts is I try to keep the captions to 2 lines, and when it pops onto a third line, it drives me crazy. I got to figure out creative ways to make it fit. Ouch. Tempura battered whiting, potato gems, and dubious canned spaghetti. Zena, that's totally fine. Completely fine. I don't like listening to me either. I'm just kidding. I hope that you feel better. I really hope that you feel better. Headaches suck.
They're off.
John, there's no way that their home planet can survive a sudden influx of quadrillions of new inhabitants. They're going to need a new home, and that's probably going to be...
Levi, your resident...
That's probably going to be...
Levi, your resident genius has an idea for you. Your resident genius...
Oh, no, it's right there.
Has an idea for you. You could just...
Okay. I don't know if predators work the same way, Michael Lewis.
If we assume the current population density of Earth with about 8 billion inhabitants and multiply that by the interior surface of a ring world at about Earth's orbit from the sun, which is about 3 million times more usable surface area, a ring world could theoretically house about 24 quadrillion inhabitants. 4 quadrillion inhabitants. Theoretically house about 24 quadrillion. 24 quadrillion inhabitants, give or take.
0.3.
Thank you.
No. 0.3 can go. Evidence go to right there, and then Mandark starts shouting 0.3.
Inhabitants, give or take.
0.3.
Thank you.
0.3,
Thank you,
John.
Mandark. 0.3. We got it. You were just complaining last week that nobody's buying those anymore. Just give them one. Napa, we can't just give them a ring world.
It'd be too big of a loss to just...
A ring world.
It'd be too big of a loss to just give it away now. But... However...
Yep. Peanut butter Ritz crackers because it's one day, that means popcorn. Peanut butter Ritz crackers popcorn? I'm confused.
Then lend it to them and charge rent and utilities. There are solutions to these problems, John. Okay, smart guy. If that's the case, then how much would we have to charge them in rent each per month? Each.
Nope. Bink. There we go.
Per month in order to pay for this ring world that we're just giving them.
John.
Napa?
Giving them.
John.
It's also a compound clip. I need to undo that. Levi arrived.
Hello.
This ring world that we're just giving them.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I fell asleep for a little bit longer than I should have because I was trying to fix my sleep schedule.
John.
Napa, I've already got this.
$48.78.
Hey, everyone. Everyone's.
$78 per month. 78 cents.
I forgot to make that. Well, it's available right now. The morning live is still available. I forgot to make it
per month from each Yautja pays for a new ring world.
Really not a fan of
A new ring world every 3 months, and we're just giving them one. Cute calculator, Levi. Nice try, Mandark.
How can you possibly know that?
I calculated it.
We're discussing what level of villain support you need to get pillow talk from John, like the Predators.
If you want to beat me, you're gonna have to do it as something else.
Oh, you did not just quote Mike's interview with Harvey from Suits at me.
It's a good show.
Oh, you did do the thing where you
At
made
me.
like
It's a good show.
see
Who's your
through it.
favorite character?
That's good.
Mine is Lewis.
Yeah, he would be.
Mine is Lewis.
What's nice about the back and forth too to everyone here is
Yeah, he would be.
not too terribly concerned with like making sure like who's talking.
Chuck
except for
Norris
when
is
Mandark
not-
speaking.
Yeah. So now I got to go back to the beginning and I have to go to text and I have to undo apply to all. And now there's points where there's overlapping conversation.
I have a question for you, Chris.
Yeah.
To make this easier for you. The next time you do it,
Mhm.
why didn't you not a question. Let me rephrase this. Turn around, swing back. Because I woke up, sorry. Would you like to know a tip to make this easier?
Sure.
For next time. Okay. When you go to make the captions next time, mute the Predator / mute the other audio, hit your captions. It will only do the captions in the video at that point. Okay. Edit those captions. Then you lock them in place.
I'd rather do it all at once.
Mute. Oh, all right.
So now that you're here, we can talk about this. The chat thought it would be a good idea to put predator clicking and then whatever emotion they were trying to express with their clicking.
Okay.
Or do we or what's your thought on that? Or do you think we should just not even have captions for the predator clicking at all? There needs to be something.
I personally believe that we should give the Predators a full-on voice,
a full-on
and
dialogue?
let it a dialogue, and have it be the stupidest dialogue you can funniest dialogue that you can possibly think of. Please say hey, you always told me you would tell me. I love you. I love you too.
So instead of predator clicking and disbelief, how do you know? Like,
so the main reason why I would say do that is because you can literally just be like translator. Yeah, like exactly like that. Like, how do you know?
You're not under there.
Because those that can hear will get the benefit of both, but those that don't, still get to enjoy this really good joke,
Okay.
regardless.
I know.
But that's my opinion. When I was watching it, that's what I was thinking of, like seeing the translator be this funny thing.
I know.
Did we ever do the video of they all sound like
Christopher Walken?
yeah.
No, I've reread that script, and it's bad and it's really stupid.
Oh, it's absolutely fucking stupid.
Oh,
We should do it. It needs to be a prank thing, to be perfectly honest.
yeah.
So we should rewrite the script. But have it be like Napa doesn't understand why John doesn't want to allow it, and all you hear is Levi laughing instead of it being like a there was a mistake. It's 100% on purpose. And come to and have it be discovered that like because Member Solutions, to everyone here, is supposed to do a little bit of everything. And one of the reasons why Levi can't get fired is straight up because he has invented enough things that the company can't fire him because they're afraid something's going to break when he's not around again. And I just love the idea that some things he breaks on purpose. and have it just be where and we don't need to explain all that bit, but just have it be where it's like, well, somebody, and then you just look, and then like John just looks over, has the setting to Christopher Walken, and Napa goes, what? Listen to it, and you hear Christopher Walken every time they click, and it's a one-time gag in the video versus like continuous, right? So it's a one-time gag.
Okay, sleep
and
well.
Like, who would do such a thing? And you just hear me laughing in the background. I was like, and then I was like, well, can't you just change it? The person who created it locked everyone out. And then you just hear Dunmore laughing. I love the idea that it's just, yes, Levi is a gremlin who likes to be fun size, and it fits so well with that, like, hey, yeah, I created something very, very helpful.
I love
It's
you.
also the most annoying piece of software you'll ever use. That would be lovely too. Yeah, that's effectively,
so-
yeah, that's what it is.
How is this, Levi?
Let me make it bigger so I can see it better.
Unfortunately I can't full screen this.
No, you're good.
Yeah. So,
but you can like remember you can make it
it's
bigger by
not
dragging
under your.
everything.
Oh yeah.
There we go. That works.
Bad. Okay. No, neither is Doom Guy. Okay.
Hold on. Dang it.
Bad. Okay. No, neither is Doom. I know that
for that first. So what I would do is look at the audio where you see the spikes.
Yeah.
And go right to where the spikes start, and then with your thing, and then that way you can just cut off the rest. Yeah, there you go.
I know that Doom Guy said he would extinct your species, and that Chuck said you would never, ever be safe, but we have trackers on both of them, okay? And neither one of them is anywhere near you.
If you move that down, it's going to move all of them down.
No,
You
it's
have
not.
to lock the other one in place.
No, it's not. If you unclick apply to all up here,
Oh,
it
oh,
doesn't
okay,
matter.
never mind.
It's anywhere near you. You just please go to sleep. Okay. Yeah.
I love that. I love that so much. It just gets progressively funnier as
You have to say it back.
I absolutely love that. Now that's a personal
Every
preference.
night
You love
with
it? Okay.
bad dreams and needing reassurances. It's like having toddlers.
Okay.
Speak
I'm just finding the parts where they're over each other here.
which powers are you seeing most
John,
often?
And yeah, everyone, that's the coolest thing. Is that like getting to us sitting here and being live for a bit.
Powers are you seeing most
John,
often?
I'm not
you guys
surprised
get
you
to
don't know this because
effects.
you're not a genius like me. Bestows one ability.
Trip-
Your live is lagging multiple audio. Okay. Well, my multiple audio because I'm not muting and Chris isn't muting. So
Yeah, Dragon Hun, it's gonna echo while we're doing this because I can't talk to you otherwise. So sorry.
DNA?
If it's lagging, I can't do anything about that.
lag.
I have full signal and my speed is good right now. So, logging multiple audio. Got it.
What?
I've got all the other captions in place. It's just the ones where people are talking over each other that I have to get ready. Actually, Napa stops talking right there. Really?
John, is Dexter there? Oh, what about my sweet Dee Dee?
John, you happen to be looking at the most decorated mathlete.
That's
Every time I try to like do this, it doesn't pick up a bunch of stuff. And when I go to fix the captions, it screws with the captions enough that I just kind of like
You got
I
once you're done getting all the captions, you got to unclick apply to all, and then you can do whatever you want to any individual caption.
I know it's just really damn annoying for a lot of the voice acting stuff. Like this one isn't too bad because you don't have multiple characters continuously speaking a lot. But like if I were to do this with the Stitch video, it'd be an absolute freaking nightmare because of the amount of voice acting there is in that.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Give or take.
And then on top of that, I give all the characters an avatar, which that's something that'd be really cool down the road. Being able to animate the Stitch videos would be.
Thank you, Mandark.
Point
3. We got it. You were just complaining last week that nobody's buying those anymore. Just give them one.
Damn it! Come on.
Oh, pardon me.
Okay, that's set. Now I gotta colorize all of them. Okay, so predators are gonna be. What color should the predator's text be?
Well, we're all everyone in villain is effectively this color that you're using right now, right?
Nope. I change everyone's colors. So you typically get blue, Napa gets orange, so that we can tell who's talking over each other if that's happening. So the predators will just be straight up red because there's no villain really in this video. It's us.
Okay.
So
make them pink. Okay. We'll make them pink. With that, can you select the pink show what pink looks like in caption?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad actually.
No, it's not.
All right, never mind.
You
A
want
lot of
Predators-
times, it can get like washed out.
You want them to be pink?
Yeah,
Fine.
make them pink. That's
We'll
funny.
make them pink. Okay, and then Napa is going to be Napa is orange, so I got to get.
And my
Oh,
captions for
oh.
everyone is John is usually I'm usually green. And then I do the highlights. Like the highlight is almost always green. And then the
Mhm.
middle of it, because I use a highlight to highlight the text,
Yeah.
a glow. And so I'm able to just change one color throughout it. But it's really cool because you get this difference between the characters.
Mhm.
Napa is usually cyan orange. John is usually villain red. Levi is just like the neutralist, like greenish color. And then Stitch is a variation of red on often, because of what's going on currently.
Mhm.
Just kind of depends on like who's talking in the skit, what colors they get.
I want you to hear the happy little computer sound we chose for the beep when a predator dies.
I mean, you're able to like modify the sounds.
I know. Just listen. Just listen.
56.
Ooh,
50.
I
Like
love
this little
that.
sound of like something good has happened. It means 2 predators have died.
Pardon me. But when you get done editing, you could do a quick. You can highlight all the sound. Well, highlight all the video, then highlight all the sound separately, and equalize it across the board. It might have a couple clips, since there's a couple clips that don't have like anything actively talking, so it might not like a couple of those. But otherwise, you should be able to highlight them, equalize them, and get rid of any background audio, and that should fix 99% of the audio issues across the board. And then I just have to take care of any spots that are too quiet and manually adjust them.
Right.
Caboose! Oh my god. You remember Red versus Blue? Like, you liked that one, didn't you? That was one of the ones you liked. Yeah, that's one of the things that we have been told makes our channel much more unique. It's not that YouTubers and stuff like that haven't used other people's ideas, but we actively get you guys involved. And it's gonna there. I really hope that there won't be, but it might wind up being that there comes a day where the only way that we could realistically use everyone's ideas isn't like this, but rather like in memberships, because there's too many people that are live and we can't keep up with chat enough to do anything but like yes, no questions effectively. And that's not a bad problem to have. That's a very good problem to have, mind you, for us, because that means that like we would have over a few hundred people in chat, because like even on the high end, which we've had like 100+ people in chat before, not often. We can. It's not relatively hard to still keep up with chat. It's just kind of annoying. And that's just because there's so many things happening. It's hard to like have the multiple conversations or have a single conversation. Steven saying you can't.
Selected that isn't text. Hold on.
Actually, we can. On Twitch and kind of on YouTube. Not necessarily on YouTube specifically, but on Fourth Wall we can. Like we can give people Fourth Wall memberships, and we have before. I'm not gonna say to who. But on so Twitch, I know you can. You can like click their name and like specifically gift them a membership. On YouTube, I don't know if that's the same thing. I would have to. I think on YouTube, if I'm in the chat, I can do that. Let me take a look. No, I didn't want to hit upload. I wanted to. Mm. Yeah, I can't do it in YouTube. Not yet. It's not something they have as an offer in YouTube.
Can't do what?
Gift specific people memberships,
yeah.
which sucks. Does John? Why do you think it's like that? It's Dragon. The Predators don't have a specific gender. We're just using pink because it's funny, if that's what you mean. Like, I'm not even sure they, due to the pink text. I've got to ask this question. I need to make this larger so you guys can see me properly. I own pink clothes. I know a bunch of straight men that look fantastic in pink. This isn't a political thing. This is a... I highly suggest overall getting a light pink dress shirt. I can't, this lighting sucks. So even if I go get it, it's not going to look very good in this one. But pink dress shirts are phenomenal for men. Absolutely phenomenal.
Yep.
And I highly suggest, as a fellow man, to go and add that splash of color to your wardrobe. I'm not saying go all out because it doesn't work for some people. Some people go all out and they wear pink head to toe. And I'll be honest, it doesn't look that good. But adding the splash of color is amazing. And it will change a lot of different things. It's a nice thing. Not being political, I highly suggest going and adding a bit of splash. You already have one? That's awesome. But no, it's pink because it's funny. You get all these neutralish colors, and then you have this bright pink.
We need a color for Mandark. We've already got pink, blue, green, and orange.
Hold on. I can settle that in a minute.
Yellow?
You already have red.
And orange.
I don't know. Hello. Just a couple of days ago. You can just be filled up normally. I changed out the filter and everything.
What's up?
Yeah, but just fill it up
What's
normally.
up? I'm live.
Okay,
that's fine.
That reminds me. I'm gonna send you a message in chat because I need to buy something and I don't.
I think yellow works for Mandark.
Yeah. I was gonna say I was gonna say like I was trying to look at the colors from that Mandark. Like he has blue lightning and stuff like that, but I feel like I think yellow would be great because of
yellow works really well. It pops. So now let's make sure that all the captions are the correct colors and watch it again.
Chuck Norris is not under your bed, okay? No, neither is Doom Guy. Okay, I know that Doom Guy said he would extinct your species, and that Chuck said you would never ever be safe. But we have trackers on both of them, okay? And neither one of them is anywhere near you. You just please go to sleep. Okay, sleep well. Yeah,
that's pretty cool, Dragon. I have a Looney Tunes tie somewhere.
I love you too. God, it's every night with them now, having bad dreams and needing reassurances. It's like having toddlers. Speaking of the Predators, John, did you know there's only 56 of them left?
I like that. I like that orange. That's good.
John, I wish I was kidding, man. 56.
Need a caption.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say need a caption And also, Stephen, I wanted to say this while it's paused real quick. We noticed that last night too. Like we were trying to watch it because there was something that was bugging us, and I'm not going to say what it is because then you guys will see it and you guys won't be able to look at it the same way. But we realized I was struggling to
54.
to try to pay attention to the issue because I would keep zoning out on the jokes. Not zoning out.
It sounds like Jeff served them up.
Oh. This is Levi Blue. Hold on. This has got to be Levi Blue. There we go. All right.
My God.
Chef served them up.
Breathe, Levi, breathe. As much as I hate them, I will not be responsible for the extinction of their entire species.
I'm really glad I just had to say it like that.
This file folder contains instructions on how to create super soldiers. Get this down to Mandark and R&D and tell them to call in and upgrade the remaining Yautja. Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah, boy, you're heading down there. Can you drop off the turbo reproduction research folder for me? Thanks.
And right there, you guys can also
Where
cut
is
that
the
line down.
last time that we got a predator call?
Cut what out?
We cut the line down. Did you
Cut
point
what?
out to them that we changed it?
What line down? What do you mean?
Go back to my line right there. The last line I did. Like we changed that line. We went live.
Oh, I guess I can do that here. Hold on.
Not being shamed for the ideas. What do you guys thought? What did I?
What?
I don't know. Fact you're still smiling at jokes. So many watches. I don't know about anyone else, but getting to toss ideas out at these sessions is really cathartic and boosts my mentalness by leaps and bounds.
Oh, also not being shamed by the ideas. Yeah. No, we don't tell people their ideas are bad or anything like that. Except
the thing I like, if an idea doesn't work,
we tell each other that, but we.
Oh yeah, but like there's moments I go, no, I can't do that, and that kind of stuff. I try to be, I do my best to try to be civil about it. Like if I don't like your idea, that doesn't mean I'm gonna like shame you for it. It's my personal preference, right? Like if there's a universe that somebody really, really likes, and I'm like, I don't really like that, so I probably wouldn't. That's what I'm gonna say. Shame cost extra.
Thanks.
There's a specific site that you have to go to in order to get notified.
Appa, when is the last time that we got a predator call? Little over a week, I think.
Yeah. I don't know where my cufflinks went. I had a pair of cufflinks, and they were originally supposed to also be part of a skit.
R&D, this is
But I have a Superman cufflink and Batman cufflink. I love it, but I don't know what happened to them. They got lost during the move. I went to look for them because I pulled out my pink shirt and like it still somewhat fits, and I was like, I want that, but I don't know where it's at. Only shame. While I'm down here just hanging out, and for everyone here, I'm probably not going to record it. Chris sent me a message that he was going to be live, and like he knows how busy I've been, and I was like, you do not have to come down. But I like hanging out with Chris. So
I'm going to call Mandark.
R&D, this is Mandark, resident genius inventor speaking.
Mandark, how are the Yautja doing?
Great. I just released them all this morning.
Okay, great. So then I assume the procedure was successful? Are they already manifesting new abilities?
I guess.
Mandark, they should have developed a mix of new powers, like super strength and speed, telekinesis, elemental control, teleportation. Which powers do you see in
John, I'm not surprised that you don't know this because you're not a genius like me. But triple DNA only
Pause it
does
real quick.
one ability.
Tribble?
This is one of those mixture of animation and live actions that would do really damn well.
Oh yeah, it would so well. Yeah, I agree.
All right, you
DNA?
can go back.
What? Did you mix up mine and Levi's files? Because Mandark got the triple reproduction file. John, what are you talking about, man? Okay, I gave Mandark the triple reproduction file that Levi gave me, and I put your super soldier file down in the lab. Ooh. Was it supposed to be the other way around? You and I are going to have a long talk about this later.
John, how bad is it? Oh no.
Mandark, I'm putting you on speaker.
I really
So-
don't need that pencil.
Since the Predators were given triple DNA, and there were 54 of them, each reproducing themselves 10 times over every 12 hours, how many Yautja are there now?
I'm gonna need a moment to calculate that.
14 reproductions later is 20 quadrillion, 506 trillion, 491 billion, 13 million, 495,970 predators. What? John, 20 quadrillion, 500 and... Oh, I heard you the first time. I just didn't expect that out of you. Mandark, is that number correct?
970. Yeah, that's correct. Who did that math? Was that Dexter?
How in
Oh,
the hell
oh,
did you
oh, oh,
do that, Nappa?
Where is? I'm trying to fix my wish list.
That should
and-
say was that Dexter, but it says what that Dexter. Was that Dexter? Fixed. Okay.
John, is Dexter there? Oh, what about my sweet Dee Dee?
John, you happen to be looking at the most decorated mathlete in Saiyan history.
Nappa did the math. The moron?
I can hear you, Mandark. Book smarts?
Book smarts.
Anyway, John, Mandark, you might want to do something about them right now because you're going to have about 205 quadrillion more of them the next time they reproduce. Holy shit. Mandark, please tell me that you can turn the triple reproduction genes off.
Yes, of course there's a fail-safe. I'm not an idiot, John, like
That's
Dexter.
terrible.
Or Nappa.
Mandark, if you want to keep insulting my intelligence, you go right ahead. But I might just decide to come down and visit your lab again if you do.
Please, no.
Will the two of you behave?
Nappa, stop letting Mandark get to you, okay? He insults everybody. Mandark, turn the reproduction genes off now.
The echo for everyone here.
Well,
I'm
there's
sorry.
no way that their home planet can survive a sudden influx of quadrillions of new inhabitants. They're gonna need a new home, and that's probably gonna be.
Levi, your resident genius has an idea for you. You could just...
If we assume the current population density of Earth with about 8 billion inhabitants and multiply that by the interior surface of a ring world at about Earth's orbit from the sun, which is about 3 million times more usable surface area, a ring world could theoretically house about 24 quadrillion inhabitants, give or take.
Point 3.
Thank you.
Read,
Thank you,
John.
Mandark. Point 3. We got it. You were just complaining last week that nobody's buying those anymore. Just give them one. Nappa, we can't just give them a ring world.
It'd be too big of a loss to just give it away, Nappa. However,
Then lend it to them and charge rent and utilities. There are solutions to these problems, John. Okay, smart guy. If that's the case, then how much would we have to charge them in rent each per month in order to pay for this ring world that we're just giving them?
John,
Nappa, I've already got this.
$48.78 per month from each Yautja pays for a new ring world every 3 months. And we're just giving them one. Cute calculator, Levi. Nice try, Mandark.
How can you possibly know that?
I calculated it in my head the way that I was taught to on Planet Vegeta. Sorry, Levi. If you want to beat me, you're going to have to do it at something else.
Oh, you did not just quote Mike's interview with Harvey from Suits at me.
It's a good show. Who's your favorite character?
Where's the key?
Mine is Lewis.
Yeah, he would be.
All right. All the colors are correct. As far as the sound goes, Levi, I suck at that.
Oh, you don't want to do it?
I don't want to do it. I struggle with it so much because I
Okay.
always grab some little bit that has no sound in it, and I can't find it. And half the time, I just give up and leave it like the way it is.
Just back it up as a new thing, and I'll
Yeah,
grab it.
well, I'm gonna export it like this, just so I've got it. To videos. Predatribbles.
Do you know what's funny? One of the books I have on my on the wish list stuff.
Yeah.
It's called Shadows of Yesterday by Charles Griffin Orwin. That's my great grandfather, or however many greats it is. Direct line.
Cool.
I have in my possession his copy of that book.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, we also need help with a title. And the title is going to be very, very obvious and direct. Because this is a long video, and we don't want people like not
Chuck
knowing
Norris
what's going
is
on
not-
and just giving up on it.
Working title was what did I come up with when I was like half out of it?
I don't ever.
We got into a hearty discussion that I'm not going to get into here because I don't want to. Because I'm trying to put that past. Predators versus Extinction, the Tribble event.
Predators versus Extinction, the Tribble. Yeah, I like that.
Overhead phone mount.
Or we could just call it the Trouble with Predatribbles.
People are going to be like, what's Predatribbles? And then
Yeah.
eventually figure it out. I kind of like the fact that Predators versus Extinction.
Yes, Kate. What's
Huh?
up?
Just letting you know that I am eating rice and seaweed.
Okay.
What's the book again? Shadows of Yesterday.
What?
It's on the wish list. It's like at the bottom of it. I wanted to get a new one to compare what the 100-year-old version was
Okay.
versus like the reprint was.
That's fine. Okay.
Just letting
Oh
you know.
no, you can't buy Gwent. What?
What happened, Levi?
I'm trying to. There's a card game called Gwent. It's from the game The Witcher, and they actually turned it into like a full regular card game. I was trying to find. Not a huge fan of this, but like I kind of like it because it's a game that me and the kids could play.
Dang it. I did not mean to do that.
I'm gonna put that on the wish list as
I'm
a
going to go
replacement.
all
for
the way
other
back
one.
to the home screen again.
They have a full-on culinary book and board game stuff. That's cool.
Okay, so this upload
All right.
to Villain Videos space.
So the
Upload.
wish list should be slightly modified now. One of the things I need people to do, if you guys can do me a favor, not buy anything off of it. Slayer went went and bought us a dresser for Raven. Tobias still needs one, and there's still dressers available. But when they went to get one of the other dressers,
Holy crap.
they weren't able to. What's wrong?
My upload speed was just like a gigabyte a second. That's done already.
What?
It's already on the CapCut cloud. Literally 10 seconds later.
Just Predator draft and then one on it.
Yep.
Okay.
I forgot to
Gotta
rename
go.
it. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I mean, like, I could probably tell you what mine is, although it's currently being used up right now.
It just caught me off guard that it happened because usually it's like do 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 do.
Yeah.
So I actually Let me open up Dropbox.
I got about a 4, and I'm currently downloading something. I got about a 400 up, about a 300 down. And when it gets done downloading and whatnot, it'll pop up a little bit higher than that.
So I just usually my upload's real bad, even though I have cable internet.
Yeah, no, in America, we are just starting to get normalized quality internet, but unlike the rest of the world, it's still not affordable internet.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll be right back.
not gonna get into that. That's not a political thing. That's just like we're a bit behind the times. Ooh, pardon me. Jeez. It's taken a while. It like never takes longer than Chris's stuff. That's weird. What happens when you give a company a monopoly and no rules? Yeah, they lobby to get those new. Oh, that's a pretty picture. What's really cool, like this is my monitor right now. If I wanted to, I could download a bunch of these pictures, and I did for a while, and I could set it up so each monitor has a different background. I no longer do that just because it's kind of annoying. But also since I'm like always connected, I don't need to have a giant folder full of pictures that I grabbed from Microsoft. But yeah, so like I can change this though because it now has like a learn about this picture. I could click it, and I could change it.
I got inspired
I like this
to
one.
do a style of video that we've talked about doing for a super long period of time that I've just never done. And I'm just going to use the takes that I've got and see how it does, because plenty of people have videos that are way, way worse quality. But the idea is, what if like a necromantic ancient evil sorcerer came to modern times and got a phone and doesn't understand what the different apps do? He did like this. Basically, it's this guy trying to understand Tinder.
You're not calling villain support. You're legitimately.
No, he's calling villain support and trying to figure out, and he's excited about the way he thinks it works, and then discovers it doesn't work that way.
Okay.
So,
I'm not. Oh, you're gonna show. Okay. Not me telling myself don't give bad feedback because I want Chris to actually do something.
I'll be straight up honest. I don't care what your feedback is on this one. This is totally a test that we're going to post and see how it does. And if it does well, we can do more of them at better quality and with better acting. So
yeah, no, you're good. I'm not meaning that.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't put the parts together yet.
No, and so I've got bits of me reacting before and after my lines, because I'm acting out the villain.
Let me see the villain part real quick.
It's just him doing his lines.
Because the thing about the villain stuff is there's plenty of people like Alec who just do that side of it. Like we just for the longest time we did the other side, right? Yep. So like you hear Alec when he does the Freddy stuff.
Yeah.
And so the Alec is a proof of concept that's already done it.
Yeah, but this is gonna be back and forth. So
yeah.
John, it is I, Morvakar the Soul Stealer, Scourge of the Nine Planes, and Eater.
Can you pause that real quick? I love your voice here. You can't really tell it's you. The only, and just leave it as it is, obviously. Next time if we do this, wear a mask with that hood and that lighting. No one would know it was you.
Like, yeah, no, but I'm not gonna put on like a COVID mask.
No. Just like you could just put like if you have like a regular black mask or
Yeah.
a skull mask. Like it'd be really cool if you had a half skull mask.
I guess I could have taken the cape around my face, but yeah. Anyways, so there we go. Okay, so
Film support. This is John.
Just use a bandana. Yeah, you could use a bandana too. Yeah.
John.
You pay 90 a month for 60 gigs of data on a cell phone plan. No phone, just a plan, and our Wi-Fi is aimed at 1G.
It is I, Morvakar, the Soul Stealer, Urge of the Nine Planes, and Eater of Hope.
But absolutely, the biggest thing that we told each other is that like go and have fun with some of the videos. While the rules still apply, like try not to be too political and try not to have something that's too dramatic. Like there's been videos that I've done or wanted to do that I've written out that I'm like, this is too depressing, period. And same thing with Chris. Like we came up with his origin story, and we're like, he thought about it for a while. It's like it's too depressing.
Urge of the Nine Planes,
So we
and
changed.
Eater of Hope.
I do not have to be here today. What's up?
What do you need?
I do not have to be here today. I'm just hanging out. What? You did not just pull out another tooth. You did not pull in it. Don't just leave it alone. You're. Oh, hey. That one's growing in. That's good. Let me lift your head up.
Huh?
I can see that one. I can see that one. That's good. And the other one. There we go. He's missing like 4 teeth already. And he's got another one about to come. No, hold on. Let's count up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, he's still at losing teeth age, right?
Yeah. He's just like all of a sudden losing all of them at once.
The way that you said that, I'm like, is he pulling his teeth out? What?
I mean, no, he pulling his baby teeth out.
Scourge of the Nine Planes.
So you can encourage them to grow too. What do you need? You want more time? Okay, I need you to do chores.
Urge of the Nine Planes, and Eater of Hope.
No, we're not. I did a bunch of. I gave you a bunch of time freely. You have caught more than up for that. We're restarting fresh today, going forward. You need to do chores.
No, I did the spot in the room that you told me to do.
The spot that you had to do because you made a mess.
What do I
I
have?
think I am going to like it here.
What would you like to do?
Modern.
You're walking away. Why don't you come in here and talk?
I'm not promoting.
Need more of a car. Yeah, that's not exactly what.
He's gonna mow.
He's gonna mow the yard.
Yeah, he's gonna mow. It's one of those things where I know it happened to me, but I lost 7 at once. The thing I'm worried about is if he loses too many teeth at once that are right next to each other. It's like you can lose like 7, 8 teeth, but if they're not next to each other, it's not going to be a big thing as a kid. They will grow relatively straight still. It's when you lose multiple together, like he has,
These iPhones
that we're concerned about them going in the way they need to go in.
Tinder. It appears to be.
I heard about that, Colleen. There are some people who have baby
and
teeth.
punish those
And it's
who
just-
are unworthy.
That camera app does not want to freaking work. What the heck?
There is.
How long have we had the stream cameras for?
More than a year.
I mean, they more than paid for themselves. One of them were paid because it was donations to begin with, but holy crap, there's a vlogging camera. Oh, goodness. Hello, Twitch.
I think I am going to like it here in this modern era. I have recently acquired one of these iPhones. There is an application upon it called Tinder. It appears to be able to help me recruit minions and punish those who are unworthy.
Because I really don't. The good thing is, like, with these type of
Yeah,
things,
that's
like, we could
not
turn around and
exactly
sell them if we wanted to,
Tinder's
but if we upgraded them.
Let me do this real quick because this is real quiet. I just realized. Stop being difficult.
I really don't want to get a new camera, but if I can't get the damn software to work,
Right. I agree.
Don't support this, John. It is I, Morvakar, the Soul Stealer, Scourge of the Nine
yeah, that's
Plagues.
understandable. Like, when it's dead, it's dead. It's not a big deal. It's one of those.
What do you need, Morvakar?
Can I use the door to get out or garage?
Just use the door, please.
Hope.
Okay, garage.
What do you need, Morvakar? I think I am going to like it here in this modern era. I have recently acquired one of these iPhones. There is an application upon it called Tinder. It appears to be able to help me recruit minions and punish those who are unworthy. Yeah, that's not exactly what Tinder is for. There is no other clearly discernible purpose. I am presented with an endless stream of mortal faces. I was led to believe swiping left would condemn them to death.
Facecam
It's
Pro.
been so long since I attended a good old public execution. With a name like Tinder, I assume they are burned at the stake. I do so miss those screams.
That's funny. Oh, this is not the same camera. So we have the first version of this. Oh, that explains why it's starting to break. Well, that fucking sucks.
That's not exactly what Tinder is for.
I hate how fast technology can get obsolete, become obsolete.
I agree.
So these cameras have been wonderful for us, and I don't want to change it out unless necessary. But I didn't realize this until just now when I was like trying to figure out like how to fix the problem I'm having right now with software, which should be as simple as just like forcing an update.
1 second. 1 second. There's one. Hello. Did you get a PR on the 800?
You okay?
I had to use 2 hands to close the door because how hard.
Oh, I forgot that it was inside. I would have totally let you go through the regular garage door because I forgot that the whole mower was inside. I'm sorry. But you already got it out. All right.
No.
All right, then go ahead and close that
No,
door.
it's the wind.
Oh, you don't want to.
The wind is pushing the door open, and I had to use 2 hands.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw you.
Today, if you don't want to.
What time?
Hey.
I can't keep going.
Yeah. I gotta get back to what I'm doing. Sorry.
All right.
I'm back. I was just My kid's back from track, and
Mm.
she got a PR in the 800 and came in third, so she's pretty excited.
Well, that's what this is, Stephen. It's the 1080
with a name
24 millimeter, 24 60 frames per second.
I do so miss those screams.
This camera works for streaming. The problem is my software is breaking, and I couldn't figure out why. And then I saw how old of a camera we apparently have. They no longer make this camera anymore.
Yeah, we certainly did not buy the newest model.
No. But
Swiping right.
I think we had a discussion at the time too that we might have to upgrade it faster than like if we bought a newer one. I don't remember if that was the case or not.
And swiping right.
Hopeful that we wouldn't. I'm trying to force an update right now.
Not exactly what Tinder is. Am already receiving tributes. Ha ha ha!
This is definitely a slower paced video, but I still want to see how it does. Worst comes to worst, it does horribly, and we don't do it again. If it does well, I already have scripts I'm working on for him misunderstanding other apps.
Absolutely. I think it's a great idea, and I really hope it does well. Like at the end of the day, hello.
What happened?
Just trying to update I'm doing and I'm installing the camera hub a second time, although I may be installing it into the wrong hard drive, but I don't really care right now.
Tributes. Ha ha ha! More of a car. I think you're confused, buddy. Okay, that's not what Tinder does.
Yeah, I see that. There we go. So real quick, I'm gonna pull you out. I need to see if I got it to work finally.
Confused, buddy. Okay, that's not what Tinder does.
That is not.
More of a car. Tinder is for dating. Okay, you swipe. I am already receiving tributes. Ha ha ha! More of a car. More of a car. Tinder is for dating. Okay, you swipe right if you're interested in someone romantically, left if you're not.
Damn it. Not anymore. Besides like what it would be in a call center. So in a call center, you go like obviously there's always a boss up to the CEO and that kind of stuff. And that's effectively what it is for John and Levi.
Already receiving tributes.
Way back in the day when Villain Support was first starting that particular department.
Right? If you're interested in something romantically.
In lore, Levi was his. So I find it funny when people like think John is Levi's boss, only to find it come to find out that Levi was originally John's boss very temporarily, and that's only because like of how the structure worked. Levi never had any desire to be a boss of John. Levi pulled John in as a recruitment thing and wanted him to be his own boss.
Yeah, that's not exactly what Tinder is for.
You broken.
Yeah, that's not exactly what Tinder. More of a car. I think you're confused, buddy. Okay, that's not what Tinder does. Tinder.
Are you able to pull up the? Oh no, you're not using this camera, are you?
What are you talking about?
You don't use the Elgato face camera.
Yeah, I do.
You do?
That's what I'm using right now.
Are you able to pull up the Elgato Facecam app on your computer?
No, I killed it. I hate it.
I don't like it either, but it allows me to control lighting and a bunch of other stuff. And like,
Yeah,
I
that's
need to be able to
not
control.
exactly what screams.
That's whatever. Oh, you sent a message about like what John, what Josh suggested.
Not exactly what
For like upgrades and stuff. Like he had a list of 5 that he like do this, and this first in order.
Tinder is for dating.
Where did you send that?
Right? You
I
swipe
don't remember.
right if you're interested in
Hold on.
someone romantically, left if you're not. Yeah. That's more of a car. Tinder is an app for dating and hookups. You swipe right if you're interested in someone. More of a car. Tinder is an app for dating and hooking up. It's you swipe right on someone if you're interested in them romantically, and left if you're not.
What was that evil laughing sound I just heard?
Mm.
Didn't come from you? Okay. Sound like you laughing in the distance.
Already receiving tributes. More of a car. Tinder is an app for dating and hooking up. It's you swipe right on someone if you're interested in them romantically, and left if you're not. Romantically?
Technically, it is. Someone has to call asking where they can find Facebook. The mistake being they think it's an actual book to be checked out.
You're not.
Romantically? Such a little joke.
More of a car. Tinder. Yeah, that wasn't a tribute. It was.
Give me a second, everyone.
A tribute. It was flirting.
I was needing to mow anyways because like the grass was getting a little bit high, and I was like, I'm gonna have to go out and mow again because the mower that we have, I don't have the money to buy another battery for it right now.
That was a tribute.
And so it doesn't mow the whole lawn. It took like a good week and a half to mow the front and back. And like I showed Chris, I did a funny little video to show him like how large the lawn was. He was like, "Oh shit!"
And I was a whole electronic fuck.
I made a mistake in this voice.
Let me see.
Electronic fuck.
I don't know. I just cracked you up that I do that in that voice.
A quote, whole electronic fuck.
I don't know why that cracks me up so much, but it does.
It's funny.
Why?
But Cute Kitten 3 in Austin TX said I was a quote, whole necromantic snack, unquote. I have simply done to make my intentions more clear.
Necromantic snack. I love the idea of John putting up with this and being effectively IT. Low grade IT. Another thing is like this is totally something that like a regular general customer service, not necessarily the whole tender thing, but like trying to get somebody to help them with their device in order for you to continue to do the call. Legitimate something that both me and Chris have had to do. And we can't send them to IT because it's not technically an IT problem. It's they are fucking old and they don't know how to use the technology in front of them problem.
That's exactly what this sketch is. This is literally an ancient evil sorcerer who doesn't understand the technology, and he decided to interpret what it means on his own, and John's having to explain it to him.
Make my intentions
What do you
more
call
clear.
it? You can't call them a boomer.
No,
What do
no,
you call them?
You're
I don't know.
It's not a
probably
zoomer. It's not a boomer.
not messaging Q Kitten 3 again. Okay?
God, what would that be?
I see. And one of the
That sounds like some erection.
I see.
This, honestly, Colleen,
Swiped ones. Are
this
they at
sounds
least
like it needs to come.
informed of their impending doom? I still haven't figured out where the executions take place, though.
So, Chris,
Yeah.
trying to come up with a name for with how old he is. Colleen was like a Rexer, and I'm like, that sounds like it needs a warning about if it lasts longer.
Yeah,
than 4 hours.
I'm not gonna add that I'm not gonna add like a term in this video, but
3 again. Okay? I see. And what of the left swiped ones? Are they at least informed of their impending doom? I still haven't figured out.
I can't figure out where the heck he sent that. Trying to figure out food with the kiddo who isn't very.
Figured out.
We had to take
what
we
the
took Raven to the doctor
executions take
today.
place, though.
Basically, a lingering stomach bug.
They're not burned. They're not there's no executions. They're not notified. Nothing. Okay, they just never match with you. So no one is punished. Modern civ.
I don't think I have any meat that could be used, though. We have potatoes and carrots.
taters precious.
So no one is punished.
Oh, my I don't feel. Normally I jump in with the voice acting. I just don't have the energy.
No. Well, except not for this.
And to everyone, there will be no live stream tomorrow at all, because the breakfast stream doesn't happen on Thursday.
No one is punished.
Is busy Thursday night.
Except you, right now.
Oh yeah, I forgot to check. Here we go. I can fix the sound quality real quick.
Modern civilization begins to disappoint me.
Gonna hit 3 minutes. Just because of how slow Morvikar talks.
Modern civilization begins to disappoint me.
Are you not balancing the audio? Oh, I hate it when it does that glitchy crap. I wanted to go through this and manually make sure each clip is where it needs to be, because it's not wanting to normalize across the board today. That's lovely. You bitch. Normalize. You wanted me to add an echo with the
Oh yeah, I forgot to do that. Yes.
You're fine, don't worry about that. It's making me manually select every clip for the normalized audio today.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
This is the benefit of like I don't remember to do it sometimes because I'll like, and both of us are guilty of it because ADHD. Gotta love it. Normalizing the audio, if you've got the button to do so in your editing software on your clips before you start editing, can save you so much damn
All right.
time.
I'm gonna play this. Ready?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna
Give me a minute to like get lined up here. Okay.
Don't support this, John. John, it is I, Morvakar the Soul Stealer, Scourge of the Nine Planes, and Eater of Hope. What do you need, Morvakar? I think I
You
am
have-
going to leave it here in this.
Quick question. Do you have a longer version of you basically rolling your eyes?
I
clip?
don't think so.
Because right there, it would be really funny if you hear him for longer and you're just going, like you've dealt with him before, like going, oh my God, this is taking fucking forever. that having that first clip switch over to you because of how slow he talks, having that first clip of him slowly talk to you and you just go, oh, it's gonna be one of those calls.
I have this. I mean, this is as much as I can get. Let me cut this out of here, extract audio, and move it there, and then kill that. Nope, no. You go here. You go away. You go there. And you go there. All right. This is the most I can get out of it.
Morvakar the Soul Stealer, Scourge of the Nine Planes, and Eater of Hope. What do you need, Morvakar?
I like that. It still works out really well to
Yeah.
show that off of like, oh. And don't get me wrong, there's people who naturally
Scourge of the Nine Planes, and Eater of Hope. What do you need, Morvakar? I think I am going to like it here in this modern era. I have recently acquired one of these iPhones. There is an application upon it called Tinder. It appears to be able to help me recruit minions and punish those who are unworthy. Yeah, that's not exactly what Tinder is for. There is no other clearly discernible purpose. I am presented with an endless stream of mortal faces. I was led to believe swiping left.
Actually,
that joke of it's not what it's intended for. It could be better in this, and I say it could be better. Let me rephrase that. It's not what I mean.
no, it's fine. I'm actually cutting out his response here and having him cut John off to explain how it works.
But John, that joke, that's not what it's used for. Stop for a moment. Most of the time.
Not exactly. Yeah, that's not exactly. I'm gonna cut it off right there. And right here. And it's that's not exactly.
I am presented with an endless stream of mortal faces. I was led to believe swiping left would condemn them to death. It's been so long since I attended a good old public execution. With a name like Tinder, I assume they are burned at the stake.
Oh, I gotta get these back in place. Hold on.
Well, a stake is definitely burned, just not usually at the stake.
Right.
I do so miss those screams.
Yeah, that's
you'll hear
not
those.
exactly what Tinder.
And swiping right reserves them to a pocket dimension where I can interview potential future thralls. One of them has sent me a gif of a kitten. I am already receiving tributes.
The gift of a kitten called
Tinder?
Discord.
A GIF of a kitten.
Oh, GIF.
It's an app for dating and hooking up. It's you swipe right on someone if you're interested in them romantically, and left if you're not.
Romantically?
Yeah, the kitten gif, that was not a tribute. That was flirting.
But Cute Kitten 3 in Austin TX said I was a, quote, whole necromantic snack, unquote. Should I have sent a soul stone to make my intentions more clear?
No. You're probably not messaging Cute Kitten 3. Okay?
And what of the left swiped ones? Are they at least informed of their impending doom? I still haven't figured out where the executions take place, though.
More of a card. They're not burned. They're not there's no executions. They're not notified. Nothing. Okay. They just never match with you.
So no one is punished.
Not for this. No. Well, except you right now. You get to be embarrassed.
Modern civilization begins to disappoint me.
Yeah, like that. Normalize the audio down. Let's normalize that. So that increases that. It goes there.
So yeah, this is going to be a fun test.
And echo. Ah, damn it. Bitchy crap. Okay. Voice changer. You want it to have an echo.
Neither is Doom Guy. I know that Doom Guy said he.
Okay, I'm going to show my screen real quick so we can hear it.
Go for it.
I'm going to mute myself so you don't get an echo from me.
No, neither is Doom Guy. Okay, I know that Doom Guy said he would extinct your. You.
Let me hear that again. Maybe a tiny bit less, but that's super close to the movies.
Let's try 35.
You just.
It's also a bit louder because when I went to go do the basic fix,
Yeah.
it wound up making it louder. So let's make it at about 2 decibels lower.
Yep.
Because it doesn't need to be that. Do 2.5.
That would have been a great line, Colleen. No one is punished? No, not on Tinder. There's FetLife for that. But I'm not going to go that far. So
You just please.
let's hear another one.
Okay, sleep well. Yeah. I love you too.
Still too much or need a little bit lower?
It's a great question.
So with a lot of the Predator echoes, what I think it might be is they're just overlaying the audio and offsetting it slightly.
That could also be it. So like you could just make the echo super teeny tiny.
So if I do, let's do a 20 on the echo.
Hear you. You just
please go to sleep. Okay, sleep well.
You hear it more on the one that has proper space for the echo to actually take place.
Yeah.
So I think that works, to be honest. Now I can lower the quality of the echo so it's not as clear, though. So we can lower it down to like a 60 quality.
Sure.
That good?
Do it again. It sounds like he's in a cave. I mean, it should be barely there. I didn't hear that one at all.
Let me do this. So they go all where they need to be.
Don't support this, John.
John, it is I, Overcar, the soul stealer, scourge of the nine winds, and eater of hope.
What do you need, Morvikar?
Okay, try this.
No, neither is Doom Guy. Okay, I know that.
Offset the volumes.
Okay. No, neither is Doom Guy. Okay, I know that Doom Guy said he would extinct your species, and that Chuck said you would never ever be safe. But we have trackers on both of them. Okay, and neither one of them is anywhere near you. You just please go to sleep. Okay, sleep well. Yeah.
I think that works.
I'm wondering maybe if it's just better to leave the echo off.
It might be.
Or lower the volume of the offsets.
So it'd be a. So then let's do this one like this.
You just please go to sleep. Okay, sleep well. Yeah. That's good. You too.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah, it's not overshadowing itself.
Okay. Audio's fixed. I need to like watch it from start to finish, but audio's, and I'm not going to make everyone sit here and watch that.
Sure.
That's me. That's a me thing. So I'll when you're done editing that, I'll watch this. I can actually probably do that right now.
Chuck Norris is not under your bed. Okay. No, neither is Doom Guy. I know.
So far, this has to be the second thirstiest villain support stream that I've seen.
Morvikar.
I think
We have trackers.
Car.
I think I am going to like it here in this modern era.
He goes from.
I think I am going to like it here in this modern era.
Trying to equalize the volume
I
on
think
a
I am
quiet
going
piece.
to like it here in this modern era.
Okay.
Let's go down to a 5. Let's go to 4. Still want you to be
I
quiet.
recently acquired one of these iPhones.
Okay.
It's still really loud. All right, let's do this. Let's take off the normalization on that. And then
I
instead
recently acquired one of these iPhones. There is an
do the same level. I love the fact you can see sound waves.
Who are unworthy.
Yeah, that's not exactly.
Ooh, what is it? Ooh, what is that? How's that go?
Ooh, what?
Ooh,
Hold on.
what a bing bang. Yeah, there it is. Can you do that in that voice?
I need to know exactly what it is.
The ooh, what a bing bang.
There's more than that though.
I know. Ooh, ooh, There we go.
Ooh, bing bang, walla walla, bing bang.
Yeah, in that voice.
Do you mean in the voice of Morvaka?
Yes.
Ooh, wait. Ooh, bing, bang, walla, walla, bing, bang.
Okay, now one of them sent me a text. It says, ooh, wanna, bing, bang that necro. What does that mean, John? I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry to everyone on
Not
stream.
exactly.
I am presented with an endless stream of
Lord, no.
Unlike the Napa voice, I can do this voice for a long time without any pain. Total faces, I was led to believe
Battery die? Let me see it.
swiping left would condemn them to death. It's been
Show me where you mode too.
I used the big square in the middle. You know that one that we haven't got into?
Let's just show me where you mode.
I do so miss those screams. Those screams.
Yeah, that. Yeah, that's not exactly what Tinder
And swiping.
Tinder
And swiping right reserves them to a pocket dimension.
The lawnmower come on and back. So I want my computer.
You're getting an extra half hour, kid. Don't complain or I take it away. Let's see here. It's actually kind of funny because he mowed a path to where he was going to mow. So there's a diagonal line through a bunch of grass, and then it's straight on a chunk of grass properly mowed.
I am already receiving tributes. Ha ha ha!
more of a call. night with them. Bad dreams and even dating and hooking up. It's
That's good. That's fine. That's equalized.
It sounds like chefs are the
That's good. That sounds fine.
Napa. Morcar, Tinder is an app for dating and hooking up. It's just swipe right on someone if you're interested in them romantically.
Transitions.
Swipe
We forgot
right on someone.
Transition. Wait, transition that so it feels a little bit smoother. Later.
Hey Napa, what
That's good. Super quick, easy to read.
is the last time that we got a predator?
It's equalized, right?
I think.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're still down in R&D. R&D, this is Mandark.
Ooh, it's nice and clear.
Mandark, how are the outages? I just released them all this morning.
All right, here's a quick question. Audio is virtually done. I can put the title in. That's not going to be a problem. We need to figure out the title. Do we want Mandark's lines when he is? Are you showing my screen or no? No, that's your screen. I stop sharing. Do we want Mandark's lines when he's talking to you, and Mandark when he's on the phone, on speakerphone, to be different volumes? Am I muted?
I don't
No.
think that's necessary.
I don't either. That's why I was just wondering. I know, like in a normal video setting, it kind of depends on the type of tone you're going with. If you wanted to change that, and like some video, some movies and shows, you'll hear the same volume, but the quality of the audio will change. For example, like when you go to speakerphone, it'll be kind of tinny versus through the actual headset where it's like much clearer. Now, I personally don't care for the tinny sound. I just want to hear what I want to hear. I already have hearing problems as it is. So in that case, that should be good. Let's listen to these.
To make my intentions more clear,
Tribble, DNA. What? Did you? No. Because Mandark got the Tribble reproduction file.
That's fine.
How bad is it? Oh.
That's fine.
Mandark,
There's no yelling.
are there now?
There's yelling in this skit, but not like overly done.
Is that number correct? Yeah, that's correct. Go get that now. What that, Dexter?
That's fine.
And I know that you do that. Johnny Dexter there. Oh,
more clear.
No. You're probably just better off not messaging Q Kitten 3 again. Okay?
I see. And what of the left swiped one?
This is where the captions help out a lot.
Mandark. Will the two of you be
Are they at least informed of their impending doom?
No, there's no way. That's probably going to be.
I still haven't figured out where the executions take place, though.
Point 3. Thank you, Mandark. Point 3.
Oh, that's one line I changed to Mandark's. I forgot about that. So there was a line for everyone that's watching Chris edit, but
The executions take place, though.
in the original take, Dragon, personally, yes, and you can post it in Discord as long as you post it in the Rated R channel with a spoiler hiding it. That way, people who don't want to see that don't have to.
But there's no executions.
A non-safe for work channel.
Morcar,
That
they're
point
not
3
for-
line
they're
originally
not-
had
there's-
saying a lot more, and then emphasizing the 0.3, and we wind up having to cut that line out. It turned out really beautifully. I like the interruption part much better.
You were just complaining last week that nobody's buying them.
That's working fine.
Yeah, I heard. Try Mandark. How can you possibly know that?
That's fine.
I calculated.
Notified. They're not burned. They're not there's no executions. They're not notified. Nothing.
Yo, who's your favorite character? Mine is Luke. Yeah, he would be. It's a good show. Who's your favorite character? Mine is Luke. Yeah, he.
Yeah. 6 minutes 49 seconds is how long this skit is. We need to get it titled. Any additional text edits that we may want to put in there.
Well,
and it is officially done, and all I have to do is turn it into a couple shorts, and then Dragon, I'm not entirely sure how you do a spoiler message, to be honest, on Discord. I've never actually bothered with trying to do them. I think it's just when you go to post it, I think you have the option to click spoiler on it. Do I have a picture that I can use to test this out? Here we go. There's a little eyeball that says spoiler attachment. You just click that and they'll take care of it. And Joe has that. There you go. Mark as spoiler. Yeah, there you go. No, Dragon, just put it in the so I don't. I'm kind of stepping away from getting a bunch of direct messages, and I apologize for that. But I use Discord also as a means to contact voice actors and everything. And I've been getting kind of overrun with messages. So if you want to, like, the best way is honestly the Discord server, and then put it in the non-safe for work area. And
they just never matched.
The Soul Stealer, Skull, Morvakar, the Soul Stealer. The Soul Stealer, Scourge of the Nine Planes, and Eater of Hope. Scourge of the Nine Planes, and Eater of Hope.
What do you need, Morvakar?
I think I am going to like it here in this modern era. I have recently acquired one of these iPhones. There is an application upon it called Tinder. It appears to be able to help me recruit minions and punish those who are unworthy.
Yeah, that's not exactly.
I am presented with an endless stream of mortal faces. I was led to believe someone left would condemn them to death.
What was that?
Your audio gets dramatically louder right there.
Yeah, that's not exactly.
I am presented with an endless stream of.
That's interesting. You're right.
So if you look at your video, right below it, you'll see the audio track. So
yeah, I see that. I see that.
Yeah. So like a quick way to like check is just look at the God, what are the sound wave?
Yeah, well, it's weird because I already did the.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. That's what I had to do with this one too, because like it registered one of the clips, but for whatever reason it was saying it was across the board, and I was like, it's not across the board. What the hell? You can try to unclick it and click it. Sometimes that'll work, sometimes it won't. It didn't work on mine, so I had to go into each individual video clip and normalize it. That's what took me the longest here. But the audio on this one is done. All we
yeah,
have
it
to
still
do
kicks
is
way up right here. I don't know
Yeah.
why. I've got it normalized, but it still kicks way up. Why is that?
it's so on click into that specifically, and then go to the audio. On click it, re-click it. So what's going on is it's registering that it's lower than what it actually is. So that one's a manual edit.
Not exactly.
I am presented with an endless stream of mortal faces. I was led to believe swiping left would condemn them to death. It's been so long since I attended a good old public execution.
Oh yeah, Christopher.
I assume they burned at the stake.
The meme is the reason
I
why I did
do so miss those streams.
I've had that idea for a while.
That's not exactly what
That meme's been around for much
And
longer than I
swiping right reserves them to a pocket dimension where I can interview potential future thralls.
Go and support this, John.
John, it is I, Morvakar the Soul Stealer, Scourge of the Nine Planes, and
Dragon said that they were going to send something on the Discord.
Scourge of the Nine Planes, and Eater of Hope.
What was it?
What do you need, Morvakar?
I think I am going to like it here in this modern era. I have recently.
No! I do not want it sent directly to me. And the Acme customer service area, you've used it before, Dragon Blurs. I did look at that. The rated R
who are unworthy.
Yeah, that's not exactly.
I am presented with an endless stream of mortal fate.
We both have to do better about not showing not showing stuff from our computers.
It's fine. I don't care if people see my file structure.
You don't need to spell the spoiler, Dragon. You should be able to, like, when you go to click it, there should be like when you go to add it, there should be like a I don't know how to show it. I can't. Let's go to. I'm so tired. I should be like a little check box. Why'd you should just stop sharing, or like you good? I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna make the thumbnail for Morvakar.
All right. We need to make a thumbnail for. We need to figure out the damn name. Okay, everyone. Let's figure out the name. So
we already have the name figured out.
Are we gonna do the extinction one?
Yeah, the Predators versus Extinction, the Tribble incident.
You want the incident or event?
Event.
Event. Okay. Where did I write that? Here it is. I'm gonna show you guys on screen. This is pretty much the final edit outside of like exporting it and then like putting in the opening, closing, and all that stuff. This is honestly the last thing I do in this particular area, and then I'll export it, and then I'll modify the exported file from there. Presets. Levi hotline. That needs to be its own area. We got about 10. And this is a really cool thing because I'm cheap. Even though I'll change the way it looks, I do that. One of the things I hate is, and this is not something I can control because people have mentioned, like, sometimes the text gets cut off on their phone, and that's because their phone has a curved screen. And all I can go, like, I'm sorry, there's not much I can do about that. Because I'm going based off of this right here and what is like the most common across the socials. I can't do that for phones on top of that because phones change so often. There's just no way for me to do it. Like I have an older phone that you can see all the text every time without issue. But this phone, because it's got a curved screen, sometimes the text is a little bit too close to the edge and it'll curve it and it'll cut off some of the text. I hate it. There's not much I can do about it. I really like the Predators versus Extinction, the Tribble event. Let's do... No, I don't want a space there. However, I need to change this. Good. To heal? Where is...
What are you doing? Oh, okay.
Okay, hold on. Yeah. I have a font folder that carries my fonts, but this computer may not actually have the font I wanted to use. Okay, what is it? Oh, no, it might be, I think it's... There it is. Invisible Killer. That's what it is. There we go. And then... Oh, hello. Not what I meant to click. Oh, that would actually be really cool. I should do that for the animation. How's that look?
You're gonna want to shrink it a little bit from side to side because there are certain platforms that'll get cut off.
Wow, hello. Did not mean to do that. Do that.
Hey, Philip DV, how's it going?
Right about there.
It's hard to read against the background. Can you outline it or background it with white?
Actually, outline it might be if we do glow and have the glow.
It should be white.
Yeah. And that. Again, when you're looking at it in front, you're looking at it from here. When you're looking at the computer or that, it'd be big enough.
Yeah, that's a lot more clear.
Okay. All right. So then here's the thing. Do we want it to be that way or do we want an animation in what?
Chuck no.
Nope, that's not what I want.
Chuck no.
Yeah, there we go. About 1.5 I found is its speed.
Chuck Norris is not
Like that. So and obviously I'll change this to villains instead of heroes. Just give me a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck Norris is not under your bed.
You like Chris?
I'm looking at it.
Chuck Norris is not under your bed.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's great.
Everyone here, just me yelling at you. Chris, pay attention to me.
Think your speed.
All right, and then we just change the heroes to villains. And then
Chuck
that's
Norris is not under
honestly,
your
I can't
bed.
think of any other text flavor to add that we didn't add in captions because of the predators. The only thing I can see is, do you want an avatar for the predators? A little predator.
That might be a great thing for both the Predators and Mandark.
Okay.
We just make sure it's not like taking over the screen.
It would be the same way as I do.
Yeah.
yeah.
For the Stitch videos. I think that'd be good.
Mandark. Transparent background. Do we want one generic? You know what? I'm going to do one generic background, and I absolutely love this picture of him. Download. Did you download? You did not download. Why did you not download? Oh, I'm waiting for it to. Okay. And I'm pretty sure. Do you have a specific fart sounds after that stream? It randomly gives fart sounds after that stream. All right. Real quick, we're gonna do this because I want to look at Discord. Oh, Dragon, you managed to. That is a healthy deer you got.
Healthy what?
He went hunting and shared his picture from hunting.
Mm.
But I'm not going to share it on stream because there's people who don't want to.
No, sure. I totally get it.
But if you go to the rated R in Acme customer service, it's one of the newest posts. All right. So let me show you what Mandark is going to look like.
All right. You got to share your screen again.
I know. Give me a second. I'm trying pulling things up. If it ever decides to. So I'm going to use that for Mandark.
Yep.
And then do you have a specific way? Do you have like a derpy predator?
Ooh.
Yeah, Levi, they got a nice deer. Last time I've done deer hunting, there was a bow. So the last time I caught a deer is probably what I should say. I was doing black powder. And that was...
Does that make you run faster? Is that how you caught it?
Black powder?
Yeah.
You know what a black powder rifle is, right?
You said you caught the deer. So I'm
Yeah,
thinking you like ran after it and grabbed it. That's catching
Well, with
it.
black powder, it's catching it, all right. Because I caught it in the time legs. And then I had to reload. And I'll tell you one thing. I was like, I had that pounded into me for how to reload a black powder gun super damn fast.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting on Chris to give me a derpy predator.
I don't think there is an image of a derpy predator. I could try to AI generate it, but I can't promise that'll be any good. I think just grabbing a predator mask would probably work.
There's got to be a Google Yautja with googly eyes.
The alien?
They have one with the predator too. I just found it. I will I'll pull it up and show it to you. Just give me a second.
I don't like that at all. I don't like that
at all. You're like, no, it can't exist. Now remember, this is also going to be very, very small. So let me show you what it's going to look like when it's really, really small before you say no completely to it. I also need to make it. I don't need to make that one a transparent background right now. It's going to have to be a transparent background, but like not right this second. So I kind of wish, and I'll make sure it's behind the text. But I kind of wish it was the full Predator with those googly eyes. But
Right.
that's what you would see on your phone, minus the fact that the captions would be in front of it.
That's impossible to tell what the hell that is.
Yeah.
It needs to be a Predator mask.
Hmm. I bit my tongue again.
What was that?
I just bit my tongue.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. That sucks.
It's all right. I mean, I can just make them look normal, but we've been repeatedly told like it looked really better. Background remover is free and great in browser. No, I have it. That's not a big deal. Cast Fireball, quick! I don't have any of the merch on me. Damn it! I don't have any of it on my desk. The two pieces of merch that's D&D wise that sells the most is I think the Dungeon Master stuff and the Cast Fireball stuff. We got to do more D&D content again.
I know. I agree.
Or TTRPG, I should say. We could totally. I don't want to just yoink somebody's drawing of a goofy looking predator.
Just hold on. I got something for you.
You got something for me?
Just give me a second.
You're gonna send it to me on Instagram or?
Yep.
Right. Actually, send it to me on Discord where I can download it.
Okay.
Move Discord over here. Oh, all right, everyone. It is like we're at the final bits of taking care of all this. Unless Chris wants to show you the thumbnail making.
Nope.
All right, so we're gonna call this stream and hang out ourselves for a little while, and tidy some of this up. You guys can look forward to the next couple days of some releases. The Predators versus Extinction, the Tribble event, will probably take place after Chris's new video that he just did. And it's going to come in two parts. Part one will be a short, and then part two will be the next day released as a whole. Because the first like minute and a half to 2 minutes of this is absolutely golden and would be great as a lead up to the whole video.
Yeah, I agree. The only issue, once the new one is uploaded, you can then tag it in the short after the fact. Yeah, yeah, okay.
That's why I want to upload the short first. And it will drive people, it will drive traffic back to the, like, you do yours first, we do this one second. By then, it'll drive traffic back to the channels because we haven't been posting for a few days. It'll drive traffic back to the channels, post the long one, and the long one, the short will be, I can tag the short to it. It really doesn't matter how we do it, but like I have found statistically when we go short, here's the long, we drive traffic because people are wanting to see it. So they're constantly checking our pages.
Okay, so let me do this real quick. Bloop. Bloop.
Levi, if you can't find the channel, it means you probably need to go and give yourself the permissions in order to view it. I think you have to go to like the the rules area. Yeah. Go to the rules area and roles area. Yep, rules and roles. Make sure you have all those and you'll be good.
It's just Predator pixel art.
Yeah, that'll work. I can grab that. Like I have a picture of an actual Predator, but using the pixel art will probably be a lot funnier. Let's take a look at what that looks like. And that already has a transparent background, so you guys can see that. Yep. And then this would be like that. And like that.
You can make it bigger than that if you want.
Right about there. The reason why I'm careful about how big I make it is because I might have to adjust the size based on where you have the text, your other text, and I'll cut everything down. I'll get this. What I like to do is I'll go to the first instance of it, and then I'll go to the last one. That way, all I have to do is basically just cut. And that's what the Predator looks like. That's not bad. It's not really goofy, but at the same time, it totally. I'm gonna flip him so he's facing the text. Yeah, I like that better. And then Mandark will be the same way, where I put Mandark in there and do the same thing.
Cool.
So, and I'll get that done, export it out, everyone. That's just gonna take me a little while. I just kind of want to break.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Right. Brain fart. Wow. Thank you again for joining us. It's been wonderful having you guys here. I know I popped on a little bit late to just hang out. Remember to take it one breath, one step, one day at a time. I wish you peace of mind, serenity, abiding spirit, and harmony among others. And until the winds blow your sails my way again, have an Acme day. And remember,
have an Acme day is a product of villain. Have an Acme day is a have an Acme day is a product of villain. Having an Acme day will match right to build your gun. Have an Acme day.
And have an Acme day simply means have the best day you possibly can. Bye now. You want me to hit the end stream?
Sure, you can.